Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a tutorial on this look. It's supposed to be peachy tones. Whether or not it's peachy tones, I don't know. I used the new Huda Beauty Neon Obsession palette. This is the orange neon. I asked on Instagram what kind of looks you guys wanted to see. There was a lot of love for the peach option, so I thought I would go ahead and do that one first. I really hope you guys love it. If you do, please don't forget to like, share, comment, all that really good stuff. If you're new here, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button. If you are not new, thank you so much for coming back to watch another video, and I really hope you enjoy it. Today's video is going to be a voiceover, so I hope you enjoy that too, and I'll see you guys at the end. Bye. I'm starting today's tutorial with my brows because you guys have really been asking for brows, and I didn't really know that that was a thing that people still wanted to see. But I'm going to be using my Brow Contour Pro from Benefit. This is actually very good. It's one of my favorite things to use on my brows, and I start by filling in the tail. So I go from the bottom and then I fill the top and kind of connect that to the bottom that I've done. And then I start filling in towards the front of my brow, but I never take the product right to the end because I always go with my spoolie, and I use my spoolie to distribute that product towards the front of my brow so it's not too heavy, not too harsh, and then I just brush it out. Doing Operation Cleanup today because my brows are already growing out. I love using my Nars Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I use the shade Amande. I've been tan for a hot minute now, otherwise I would use Caramel, but I just use that directly underneath the brows and just take it onto the lid. The next step is to prime for eyeshadow. I'm using my Too Faced Born This Way multi-use concealer in Butterscotch, and I just blend that in using, I think this is an E23 for Morphe. Set that all using my Huda powder. To just go in as a transition colour real quick, I'm going to be taking this Huda Beauty Topaz Obsession. You can use any kind of orange, earthy tone, or any kind of tone really that you like to use as your transition. I like using warm tones as transitions because they suit my skin tone. Popping into the Neon Obsession palette, this is the orange one from Huda, and I take the shade in the top right corner. And what I do with my Morphe M506 is I pack it on the outer corner first. That's just what my default is. And then I start bringing that in towards the inside of the eye. And the technique I use is to just get a line down and then build up that line and then go in and blend out that line. You can see the technique better on the other eye. Working that eyeshadow in towards the inside, getting that nice thick base before then blending it up. Taking the centre shade here, I start to blend that colour into the lid, and also I blend it up around the edge as well, just to diffuse that colour a little bit. I used this yellow and I blended it into the pink, and it made a really nice kind of orangey peach shade, which I was really feeling. It was unexpected because, I don't know, I didn't know how they were going to blend together, but they actually blended together almost like butter, and it worked out very nicely. Taking my Nabla concealer in Ivory White or White Ivory. This is what I love to use to cut my crease. I really like this colour. It's just a very light concealer. And I take it on a random wet dry brush. I don't even know where it's from. I really take my time with this. It's sped up, but I just cut that crease. And then taking that centre shade again, I just diffuse the cut crease with the outer corner. I like to do this bit first before defining the outer corner, because I feel the eyeshadow blends better when it blends into another eyeshadow. So this part here where I'm building up that colour on the outside of the eye, I feel like that blends better when you've got colour on the centre. Moving on to my base, I'm using this Pore Minimising Primer from Beauty Blender. I like this because it's shaded. So they sent me the tan deep shade. I'm not so sure how many shades it comes in, but I really like that because sometimes with Pore Minimising Primers that are white, it leaves a cast, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but I like this. I'm also using the Bounce foundation from Beauty Blender, which I was very impressed with. I just applied it directly onto my face with a Beauty Blender, the pink one. And I love this. I love the coverage. I like the finish as well. It was a nice finish. I did apply quite a lot of foundation. Definitely don't need that much, but even with the amount I applied, it still came out very skin light. So far, so good. For concealer, as always, I'm using my multi-use from Too Faced. I also use this to clean up the edge of my eyeshadow. I felt like a sharp edge would work very well with this look, just to give it a bit more intensity, because the colours are quite, not that they're muted, but they're quite pastel-y. So I thought a nice sharp edge would really add some drama and intensity to the look. And I just go in next with, I actually set my under eye, but I'm going to do that in a minute. I don't know why, for some reason I decided to delay that. But I'm using my Huda Beauty Tantour, and I just use this to add some definition into the face, on the forehead, on my cheekbones, on my chin. Actually, in hindsight, I wish I didn't put it on my chin, because I feel like I put too much on my chin, which then made the bottom half of my face a different colour from my neck, which is already lighter than my face anyway. So I could have done without using it on my chin, to be honest. So one little swipe like that works really well. I went back and added more, because on the monitor, because of all the lights in my room, it made me look quite undefined, so I added more, but honestly, like, that is enough. I'm using the Firewall blush from Limecrime. It's so pretty, and it's a cream to powder blush, and I apply it using just a large powder brush. To do my under eyes, I'm taking all the colours from the top and I just pop those right onto the bottom and I blend them out. Super easy, just the pinks. Using a combination of the Becca Love Skin and the NYX Matte Finish Spray, I just set I set my face. Finish off doing my lip combination. I take MAC's Cork. I've really been loving this at the moment, just for like a nice muted liner. And then I take this Wet Cherry Gloss. It's this orange one, and it's so complimentary on dark skin tones. So pretty, just to tie the whole look in together. Can I just say, this Bounce foundation, 415W, 415 Warm, love, love, love the way it looks on my skin. Pore Minimizing Primer, also from Beauty Blender. So these are both from Beauty Blender. That's dirty because obviously I've just used it. Coverage is really nice as well. Also the Huda Beauty Neon Palettes, I also really like. Look at that. The orange one, yeah, so pretty. I actually used that. I don't think I showed it, but I used that shimmery shade there. I used that on the inner corner, and it just tied the look together and just made it pop. Oh god, I love this look. I hope you guys love it too. It's perfect for this time of the year. Summer, fun, festivals, holidays, day parties, brunches, if you really want to go all out on a brunch. Thank you so much for watching. Would love to hear if you learned anything new. Please leave your comments down below and I'll try and get back to you as soon as possible. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, share, all that really good stuff, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!